Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Today, because of all the talk of, the end of the world, coronavirus, umbrella corporations' involvement, and basically cover-up slash misdirection of media away from the Hong Kong riot. People were talking about gas masks and, the N95s and which one will keep out particulates and liquid contact and all this other stuff. And here I am thinking I did not expect to start 2020 with, basically hazmat suits and CRBN masks and all that stuff. So anyway, thought I'd talk about a new product that I got recently. OpsCore has basically taken the idea of the, like those paint mask filters, kind of like basically the Division masks, and they've come out with their own version of it. So this is the OpsCore SOTR, I suppose, if you want to shorten it, Special Operations Tactical Respirator. Don't forget, aside from being special operations only, they had to put tactical in the name. SOTR. This thing is tactical as... it's a respirator. This one is the microphone version. Knowing me, because I'm such a hardcore tactical operator, needed to have the one that is the microphone version, because I'm constantly on comms with my team when I'm out in the field doing bullshit. So this guy is the actual SOTR. I've actually used this a little bit on range and stuff, and actually the primary reason I bought this is because I'm a LARPer and I want to look cool, and this thing is cool as fuck. Not gonna lie, it does give off a lot of Bane vibes. Probably don't recommend wearing this out in public on a normal basis. Also, I think I read something about somebody who tried to take a flight and wore a gas mask on the flight. I don't know exactly what the standard operating procedure for gas masks are on planes. Probably not a great outlook, and I think according to the article, he was evacuated from the plane or ejected from the plane or whatever you want to call it. So anyway, this is a low-profile mask. One of the things that attracted me was the center-mounted, very small filter. Now, this is probably not going to be, a biohazard type mask. This is really just for filtering particulates. So for me, as a civilian, I like the form factor, and for shooting suppressed guns, which I do quite often, I think it's awesome. Just because you get a lot of blowback, and no matter what kind of additions and extra stuff you throw on your gun, there's nothing that you can really do that pretty much eliminates getting, a bunch of blowback, just excess lead and all kinds of stuff back into your system. So I thought, okay, well, I want to LARP, and I also want to have something that's functional. This thing, pretty functional. Very low profile, so when I have it on my face, and I have the gun up basically to my cheek or chin or whatever, it's because it's very low profile, it doesn't really get in the way of me using standard optics, whereas in some cases, some masks can be really heavy and bulky. Even the 3M painter style ones have the big filters on the side, so it makes essentially cheeking the gun very difficult. Whereas with this guy, it's very low profile, and because of the center mounted filter, makes it so it's easy to use. If you have a headset that has one of these mics with the 2-pin plug-in, this essentially replaces it. So the nice thing about the microphone version is you can actually unscrew the microphone on the inside and pull it out, and you can detach this cable. So this is just the attachment cable for you to essentially plug in the microphone inside the mask into your comms. So if you actually run radios, some kind of comms, this is the cable that allows you to connect everything up. So it comes with 2 filters, And the filters are very easy to change, which is really nice. So basically you just twist it over, pop, comes right off. The filters aren't very expensive. I, to be honest, don't remember how much they are. But basically very easy to change and look cool. The setup that I have here is actually the one that allows you to mount it to helmets. So if you have a lid when you're shooting static at the range and just zeroing your rifle and you've got your lid on, you just put the mask on, and then these Velcro straps basically go around and strap onto the back of the helmet and basically attach via the Velcro. They also have an alternative strap that allows you to wear it by itself. Sorry, my desk is just super cluttered. So basically, this harness here allows you to look like a cuck, and just kidding. But it mounts this thing to your face without the use of the helmet. So this just goes around the back of your head, and then you just have these straps that go around your neck. And then basically it lets you wear the mask if you just want to have nothing on, so you just got your hat, your pro, or whatever you normally wear to the range, and then you just want to throw the mask on by itself. It does make it a little bit annoying to remove, however, because in order for it to be suspended properly on your face, you do have to have everything strapped down, whereas if you just have it on the helmet, you can release one of the straps and just have it hang down so you can think you're cool like a fighter pilot or something like that. But yeah, basically this one is a much simpler setup because it just goes onto your face and then you just strap it around to the Velcro on your helmet. That does require you to have Velcro on the helmet. But anyway, so basically that's pretty much it. They don't really give you much, and there's not really much to learn aside from just some basic maintenance and stuff on it. But yeah, I just really like it because, one, I do have a radio and I have used it, so it is nice to be able to plug it straight into my Comtac 3s, as well as being able to just disengage all of that and have it still be really nice and clean. The other thing is, it does help significantly with protecting me from getting blowback on the range, and basically just being in heavy lead environments and stuff just keeps my lungs cleaner. Just do a lot of shooting, and so it's nice to have something that filters that out. And you also look super cool, so you can kind of LARP or pretend like you're in the division, or you know, in the case of coronavirus spreading like crazy, I'm gonna have this mask on. Probably doesn't even do anything against coronavirus. Probably have to actually get a biohazard mask at that point. But hey, you know, I like that it makes me feel safe, I guess, so judge me if you will. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys with this. If this is something that you can actually justify, because it's not cheap, especially for what it is. If you're just looking at cosplay, you can just buy one of the 3M painter's masks for like $30 at Home Depot or whatever. But this thing, if you are actually an operator, you know, you just want to LARP for real and look super cool, OpsCore makes awesome stuff. If you actually run radios and comms and things like that, this thing might actually be for you. Otherwise, there's a lot of other great options as well for masks, but this one allows you to just use regular iPro and have a very small profile on your face to keep particulates filtered out. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you. Like I said, thank you for watching the video. We have a Discord channel, so if you want to join us and just kind of chat with us and stuff, we like to get ideas off there, and usually we talk about stuff on there that you might not normally be privy to if you just watch the YouTube videos. We also have Instagram, so you can check me out on there. I do a lot of posting, behind the scenes stuff, and Facebook as well, but nobody uses Facebook these days, honestly. It's so bad.